After watching masterpieces like Uzumaki and PNG Lock aka Blue Lock Season 2, I came to the conclusion that we need help. We need to escape from this damn hell. Because at this point, we're basically watching a PowerPoint presentation with voiceovers. So today, I've got the top 10 anime with god tier animations. So without delay, let's begin. To start off this list, we have The Detective is Already Dead, an anime that combines detective crap with a lot of supernatural twists. The anime follows an ex-sidekick to a legendary detective, who is buried 6 feet underground. But even after his senior's death, the main character reluctantly returns to detective work after encountering a mysterious girl tied to his past. While the story is a mix of mystery, action, and romance, what makes this anime truly stand out is its animation style, which adds depth to both the characters and the mystery. The animation studio NG went all out, and the OG detective's iconic white dress and silver hair give her an eerie look, while other characters are rendered with thorough detail that enhances their personalities. Flashbacks to the detective's cases are particularly well animated. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks cinematic. The combination of sleek movements with dynamic camera angles makes the action sequences exciting and memorable. But the fight scenes are not as so. Because it's a freaking detective show, not the second season of Solo Leveling. But still, they are given dramatic flair with detailed hand-to-hand combat, sharp lighting, and dramatic shifts in color tones, elevating the suspense and highlighting the darker elements of the story. So if you're a sucker for mystery animes, this show provides a good story with some surprisingly great animations. So give this one a try.
であれば、ギャンブルは狂っているほど面白い。かき狂いましょう。
Then at number 9, we've got Kakegurui. Now, tell me, if you have seen this anime, do you actually remember it for its animation? I don't think so. I know what you were looking at. Anyways, Kakegurui is a mesmerizing and twisted dive into the world of high-stakes gambling, where the animation itself feels as wild and unpredictable as the bets the characters make. This series is produced by MAPPA. Why do you really think you wouldn't hear about MAPPA? Anyways, this anime follows a student with a near-manic love for gambling, as she always shakes up a prestigious academy, a school where wealth and social status are all gambled away. This anime is visually unique, using dynamic camera angles, bold colors, and surreal expressions that make each game feel like a fever dream. It captures the intensity of gambling through facial expressions, and the main character's unhinged expressions, wide eyes, crazed smiles, and sudden shifts in demeanor are meticulously animated, conveying her excitement and thrill in a way that's equally unsettling as it is captivating. And I wonder how many months did the animators not return home just to make you horny. So Kakegurui is a visual and psychological roller coaster worth every gamble. And I know you'll be watching it anyway. Then next up at number 8, we've got Akudama Drive. An anime filled with flashy visuals with adrenaline-pumping action, the story throws you into a dystopia Japan divided into the rich and the desolate, where a group of master criminals known as Akudama are forced into carrying out a heist. So basically another heist plot, just set in the future. But what makes this anime stand out isn't its plot, it's the animation that pushes every cyberpunk trope into high gear. Studio Pierrot, some same guys who are making Bleach's 1000-Year Blood War arc, cooked here as well. They crafted a world that feels as gritty as it is surreal. The animation leans heavily into a neon palette, transforming the bustling backgrounds into a riot of color. Each frame is vibrant, radiating energy that reflects the personalities of the Akudama themselves. Fight scenes in particular are a feast for the eyes, packed with dazzling effects and high-speed action. And beyond that, the show's cyberpunk aesthetic infuses every element, from character designs to background art, with a consistent, edgy style that immerses you in the world's dark underbelly. So this anime isn't for you if you're looking for an intriguing plot, but if you're all in it for the feels and the aesthetics and the looks, this one is for you.
Oh, come on.
And after that, at number 7, we have The Garden of Words. A movie coming from the guy who made movies like Your Name, Weathering with You, and Suzume. What do you expect other than greatness? A heartbreaking story that nails down every single aspect a slice of life anime should have. The drama it shows, the emotion it carries, it may be a bit controversial, but I believe this is his third best movie, just below Your Name and 5 centimeters per second. And talking about the animation, I have nothing to say. This looks better than real life. I mean, when was the last time you saw the rain look this beautiful? If rain looked this good in real life, maybe I would have actually gone out to enjoy it. And if you have seen other films from this mastermind, you know what to expect. Mind-blowing shots, simple yet unique character designs, CGI that almost looks like real life, and at this point, are the basic criteria of being a Shinkai film. And this movie follows the ending pattern of all the other movies this director made before Your Name. So pack a box of tissues before you see this movie. It will be with you for at least a couple months here, so be sure to watch it. Next at number 6, we've got Vivi Floret. Next up at number 6, we've got Vivi Floret I Song. I really hope I pronounced that one right, but among all the crap I did in my life, one of the biggest ones had to be me sleeping on this gem of an anime. But let's start with the thought-provoking story about artificial intelligence, humanity, and the purpose of living. Here we follow an AI named Vivi, whose mission is to make people happy with her singing. But her journey becomes far more complex as she is tasked with stopping a future AI uprising, throwing her into a battle that spans decades. This unique premise allows for a mix of quiet moments and explosive action, but how the freaking hell does this show have such good animation? Who the hell made this? Wit Studio. Of course it is. So produced by the same folks who made the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan, the first season of Vinland Saga, and Ranking of Kings. The anime is gorgeous, and the word itself, it's an understatement, because just look at how stylized it looks. Wit Studio brings a blend of vivid colors, intricate character designs, and futuristic settings that capture the spirit of Vivi's world. The visual quality is constantly top tier, whether it's a simple moment where Vivi is performing on stage, or an intense combat scene against the other AI. And talking about action, a single frame of this looks better than the whole season 2 of Blue Lock. So if you're looking for a wild ride filled with jaw-dropping animations, then this one is for you. Then at number 5, we've got Cyberpunk Edgerunners. This anime won the Anime of the Year when it came out. And fun fact for those that don't know, especially for the nerds who don't play anything outside of Genshin Impact, this anime is set in the world of a pre-released video game called Cyberpunk 2077. And that game was, well, to be honest, it was pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It had a lot more potential, but it was still pretty decent. Also, the soundtrack and the looks is great. And this anime proves just that. In fact, it doubles down on it. Anyone who has seen this anime would without a doubt say that this is one of the best animes that have come out in recent times. Everything about this anime, from the plot, the characters, and the sound effects, was basically insane. But one thing that stood out more than all the other facts is the animation. Studio Trigger, known for bold works like Kill La Kill and Promare, all pushes animation boundaries here, creating a visually intense series that dives deep into the chaos of Night City. The anime captures the heart of cyberpunk with an adrenaline-charged style, showing off Trigger's knack for explosive colors and fast-paced sequences that perfectly complement the dark, rebellious world of cyberpunk. Every episode packs an eye-popping array of neon lights, rapid cuts, and high-contrast visuals that keep viewers locked in, reinforcing the intensity of Night City itself. Trigger's character designs are equally memorable, with each cast member standing out in terms of both personality and appearance. So if you still haven't seen this anime, the hell are you doing? Go watch it! Next up at number 4, we have all 3 movies of Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel. A trilogy that showcases the best of Ufotable's renowned animation, pushing it to its most cinematic heights, covering the darkest and most tragic arc of the light novel. This series delivers a hauntingly beautiful experience, blending supernatural action with deeply emotional themes. The series uses animation as an art form to capture the epic scale of the story. Every duel is crafted with elegance and precision, and the meticulous attention to detail in the animation adds gravity to the intense battles, imbuing each moment with a near mythical quality. Each frame is saturated with color and shadows that add depth to both the physical and emotional battles taking place. And one of the biggest questions is if this trilogy is better than Demon Slayer. And it's a kind of tricky question, really, because if we're talking about the sheer scale and the pacing of the fights, the Fate series is for sure the better one. But when it comes to the actual quality of the fight, Demon Slayer kind of takes the cake there. But the Fate series will bring a darker, moodier visual tone that perfectly complements its tragic storyline. So if you haven't watched this one yet, go and watch it now. Then at the 3rd spot, we have Jujutsu Kaisen. This is probably the biggest shonen anime going on at the moment, and it has quickly become a powerhouse in the anime world, which is all thanks to its outstanding animation courtesy of course, MAPPA Studios. The animation is clean and dynamic, and especially during the fights. And talking about the fights, how the hell does each and every fight look this good? As if the first season wasn't enough, they had to double down on the second one. Each fight is stylized in its own way, characters are given a remarkable range of movement and expression that showcases their personalities in subtle ways, especially the blue-eyed king. And if we're talking about him, we can't leave the king of the curses. Both of them carry the show, and I'm not even joking. If you remove these two, what do you have left? Maki? I mean, I'll watch it still, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, boy.
But you get what I mean, okay? And jokes aside, I literally can't wait for season 3, because the fights that are coming, I just can't wait. But please, God above, just let the animators see their families. I'm literally worried for them, you know? I mean, knowing MAPPA, God knows what they're doing. So by any chance, if you haven't watched this show yet, what the hell are you doing with your life? Do it right now. And after that, at the runners-up spot, we've got Demon Slayer. The anime literally set a standard for animation, not just in anime, but globally. Produced by Ufotable, the series follows the typical shonen stereotypes where the main character sets off to avenge his family. But having a basic story does not mean the anime as a whole is bad. And one of the biggest criticisms of Demon Slayer is that it's carried by its animation. So what's the problem with that? I mean, no one asks a freaking question when Jujutsu Kaisen is carried by Gojo, or when Fairy Tail is carried by Erza and Lucy, or when High School DxD is carried... Well, let's just not go there. But you understand what I mean, right? And Demon Slayer itself doesn't shy away from the fact that it has some insane animation. Each scene, forget the scene, and each freaking frame slaps you with gorgeous animation. From the different breathing styles to Muzan's moonwalk, from the stunning scenarios to Mitsuri's, you know what I mean. This anime imprints itself in your mind, not with its story, but its animation. So if you still hate Demon Slayer just because it gets more attention than your favorite rom-com, grow up. And for those who haven't seen this anime just because of its criticisms, ignore all that crap. Just go watch it. I promise you, it's visually amazing.
君の気持ちが知りたい。君の心を分かりたい。
But at the top spot, we have Violet Evergarden, an animation that has some of the most stunning animations in anime. Produced by the GOAT Kyoto Animation, this, for once, isn't an action-packed show. Rather, it plays with your emotions like it doesn't even break a sweat for them. You'll cry like a baby in one episode, and in the very next one, you'll do it again. I'll keep going until the show ends, that's for sure. The series follows Violet, a former soldier trying to find purpose and humanity in a post-war world. and the animation quality here is absolutely essential to capturing her nuanced emotional journey. Every single frame is breathtaking, with backgrounds that look almost photorealistic. Forget realistic, it's better than real life. This level of craftsmanship elevates the quiet moments, lending a sense of serenity to Violet's introspective journey. And the aesthetics, how the hell can I describe that? You literally have to watch the show in order to see it and feel it. So for you hooligans who are still sleeping on this, do me and the world a favor and watch it. You will not be disappointed. Well, that's the list for today, guys. If you were able to make it this far, please be sure to comment down below on which anime you think should have been on this list, or another anime that is absolutely stunning in visuals. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press on that bell icon and set us all to be notified about all our latest new videos. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.